FGN, FGN, fake gaming news. We're live. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we're live.
We're so live.
We're so live. We're alive, unlike some people.
We're live like that band that was hot in the mid '90s. Live.
Oh, live. Okay, I thought you were gonna say Third Eye Blind.
Them too.
They're still playing.
Shout out to Third Eye Blind.
Love that band.
Love them
for their first self-titled album, and then they just kind of,
Do they have a Patreon? Do they have a Patreon? Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind. They got to. Should we start a Patreon? I was thinking about it the other day.
Yes, but we're not going to have anybody. We won't let anybody pay anything. That's the catch.
That's the catch. We'll give them money.
We have two tiers: $0 or $5,000.
Oh, that's a good. I think people will see a lot of value in 5,000.
It's for the real heads. It
really is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
you want to search for your gaming news somewhere else? Be my guest. We'll give it to you. Why
go anywhere else?
We'll give it to you for free for $5,000.
For $5,000, all access to free content.
Baby. Come on,
all access.
Yeah.
Yes. I actually, speaking about early access, before we get into the big news stories of the day,
so many news stories.
Did you hear about this this anti-woke gaming award show?
No, but I'm into it.
Yeah, it's anti-woke gaming show. It's exactly that. It's gonna be 2 minutes long, and it's gonna have 0 premieres. Jeff Keighley's doesn't want to touch it. Why would he not want to touch it? That's the big names.
Exactly. So what are they showing off on the 2 minute show? What are they showing off?
2 minute show. I hear there's a game of the year thing. I don't know who's gonna get it. I don't think Horizon's gonna get it.
Quick question. What year? What year are they celebrating?
I think this one.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think this one. Yeah. So I don't think Star Wars Outlaws is coming out. It looks really good. I don't think that's getting it. I don't think I don't think any game Assassin's Creed Shadows. That game looks really good. I don't think that's getting it.
Whatever happened to Duck Hunt? Whatever happened to Pitfall?
Whatever
happened to another game? You know what I mean?
Like Snoof. Remember Snoof? That was a great.
I was more of a Snoof 2 head, but yes, Snoof was awesome.
Yeah. There was just a lot of really old classic games that don't get recognized for featuring enough white men protagonists. It's just.
Oh man, could we do a retro game video game award show? I just realized I'd be so into that.
I would. We should do that. We should do an old school retro game award show. We should do that,
but act like it's 1989, and we'll just. Sorry, folks. We just broke the fourth wall for a second, but that would be. And the game of the year goes to, Cops and Robbers on Atari.
That was back in the day. That was back in the day before you had all these fancy names like Madden 26, and
right. What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
What is a Madden? And do I have to play the other 25
to know the plot? Right?
Yeah.
What's a Madden? What's a Madden?
What's a Madden with you? Oh man. Okay.
I wish that should be a headline. All right.
All right.
Do I need to buy the other 26? That's really fun.
You do. Then there was the 1 year. It was the 25th anniversary of Madden, and then lo and behold, years later we're doing it again.
Well, they called it Madden 25, and this one is called Madden 25.
And this one's Madden 25, which is really confusing.
And I remember years ago they were like, "What are you going to do when it's actually 25?" They're just like, "Oh, we'll call it Madden 25," and it's just like,
yeah.
What
but
is technically
it's
people just calling games like the same name as other games?
I don't know. Is this Madden 25 2? Is this continuating the first Madden 25? I think EA needs to answer.
Yeah, Madden 25 X something.
Yeah, But like, would that be like Roman numerals like Madden 25-10?
The Romans didn't last to 25. They don't have a number that big.
They don't.
I don't think so. It just went to like 22.
There's like the letter M. Like, what does the M stand for? Which one is that? I always forget that one.
Stands for
okay. Oh, that explains.
That's the sound. That's the sound they made when they were 20. They went because they were old. That's a fact. You can look it up. You can
look it up. Don't do it now. All
Don't
right. So,
okay,
let's get into the stories. Joe Biden is sending emails. He's sending emails to people to donate to his cause so he can beat the Elden Ring boss Star Scourge Radon. I guess he's playing the downloadable content too, but he's not up there yet. I think he needs help, so he's asking for donations for this. Yeah. So I got that. Did you get that email?
I did. I thought it was spam, so I reported it to the FBI. So sorry, Joe.
Oh,
but how much money does it cost to beat an Elden Ring boss? What do you think? How much money does he want?
I don't think it costs anything.
Okay.
I did some research, and I found out that you just got to buy the game, and then you can just practice, and you can beat him eventually.
See, this is breaking news. This is news to me. I didn't know that.
I didn't know about this until I watched. This game's been now 2 years now, and we're just kind of finding out about this now. It's kind of insane. I didn't know that.
So people are beating it, but Joe wants money.
He wants money. He's asking us for money so he can beat it. I think I think there's some sort of weird situation going on with funds. And I guess that's why he's trying to fundraise. I heard there's a gala. There might be a gala for this whole event. So
I did a gala when I was playing The Sims a couple years ago and unleashed a T-Rex and killed everybody.
Oh. So did people like that?
No, they hated it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I modded them I modded The Sims with real voices, so it was really terrifying to hear them scream.
Oh, okay.
Hindsight, not a good idea.
But
the flabba was kind of getting to me. The Sims voice, so I did real voices to them. It was like a mod pack. I paid. I was like a couple $100. It was real cheap.
A couple $100. That sounds about right for EA.
Yeah, for a free mod pack. And but to hear the terrifying screams from them, I also lit the building on fire. T-Rex. And
you have to.
And locked all the bathroom doors so they couldn't get in.
Did you delete the windows as well?
Yeah, so it was just I was going through something. What you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as putting them in a hole in the ground with a toilet and that's it. Or surrounding them with toilets. Yeah. But the screams must have been. I wonder what it was like making that game. And it was just getting.
Yeah, it was weird too because like the screams were like my mom. The pack was called like your mom.
So
I don't know
how they got her. Layered.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she made $20.
Not bad. Non-union work, right? Probably.
Of course, isn't everything?
Yeah, of course. I guess. So I guess if you get the email, just report it as spam.
Or you know what? I'm gonna search back. I'm gonna give him a couple shekels. What does he want?
Okay,
$20.
He I don't know. It was a picture of a gun and like my family. So I don't know. That's just what it was. I don't know.
I don't know if that was Joe.
Hey, you know what?
I just don't know.
You know what? Maybe it's not. On the other hand,
take a look. Check the IP address is what they say.
I'll check the IP address. I'll ask those like CSI guys and see what's up.
Check the IP freely address. Anyway.
All right. So, there was also a situation over the weekend. We reported it on the Twitter account that Mario was arrested in Florida for the drugs that he had on him. His doctorate his doctor's license was revoked in the state of Florida, and he was caught with a bunch of those pills with his coat and his stethoscope, that CD that's on his head.
What is that?
Yeah, he was. I don't know. I really don't know what it is.
You got to put your head in the machine to listen to
Yeah,
it?
I think that's what it is. Yes, to prove his license somehow.
It's like it would block your face. Like, is that like a higher difficulty surgery? Is that what going on?
Like, is it because like maybe someone has like a I don't know. He's got like a bunch of jobs. He's got a bunch of jobs, but he was arrested.
He's a Steve Jobs of jobs.
He really is. He's got 8 jobs.
Yep. 8 Jobs was actually the Bond villain.
Yeah, I remember him.
8 Jobs.
From Goldfingering, right? Like he was that one from that one.
8 Jobs.
All right, next headline. Microsoft announced that Project Milo has been recovered from Peter Molyneux's basement. Officers arrested the Fable creator while EMTs and retro game lovers took care of the Xbox 360 and Kinect. I mean, we got a victory here, guys.
Yeah. Now explain this. Now, first of all, what's with that guy's last name? What's the deal?
It's got way too many letters next to each other that I don't know how to pronounce properly.
You can get rid of 6. You can get rid of 6, 7 of those letters and still be the same thing.
I don't know anyone else who has that last name.
No.
So I think he made it up.
Maybe it's a username. Maybe it's his IP address
It might be his. Yeah. So I don't think, but I'm glad that they found him and they rescued Milo.
Now, who's Milo?
He was the back in the day.
The right-wing lunatic, that guy?
No, that's also another person with a bunch of letters that don't make sense
to
each other.
Greek, I think, so he's got an excuse.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're allowed to do that?
Yep. Because of the Roman numeral thing.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. Okay. Oh, so
they got letters.
Peter Malin 10. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so Milo was the tech project.
Oh wait, no, you're saying his last name. This might be all Roman numerals. I get it. Right. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. So Peter Molyneux showed this at E3 a couple years ago for Microsoft, where it was like the 360 and the Kinect, and you can interact with this young boy on the TV, and they would. They'd be like, "Oh, how are you?" You can have conversations. And people were really blown away by this. Yeah.
Real quick. What's Microsoft again for the people who don't know?
Oh, they're this really big technology company that also serves like soft ice cream and bowls.
Oh, okay.
Really tiny bowls, but they're great. They're a great company.
Okay.
They also announced recently that they're upping the price of Game Pass Ultimate. And Game Pass, and they're making like Game Pass Core. And then there's Game Pass for PC.
Jesus, like the LGBTQ of Game Passes over here.
There's so many of them. And then there's also Game Pass for the Samsung fridge. They're doing that. Good. It's on the Amazon Fire Stick.
Nice.
It's also on. I hear it's on the Ouya. Do you remember the Ouya?
So there's a guy, who's a true story, at these local retro markets down here by me in Raleigh, California, that he's always trying to sell an Ouya. He's got it in a box complete, and he's always like, "I bought it for 100. You want? I'll sell for 50." Usually it's like, "I'll sell it for 70." Then the next month, $60 for a brand new Ouya. Then it's like $30 for a fucking and a hand job for an Ouya. Just take it. Take the Ouya. I'll pay you $30. Like, but the last time I saw him, he did not have it. So I assume somebody finally jumped on it for probably $30-$40 for a brand new Ouya.
Someone gave him an HJ for an Ouya.
I think he gave it. But
he gave it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but apparently it's a good emulation machine. But you can't like play it out of the box there. It's shut down. You can't do anything with it unless you mod it or hack it, which is what most people would have done anyway. But ahead of its time. Man. Rest in peace.
Ahead of its time. Oh yeah, you're up there with the Stadia. I'm gonna pour one out later for it because I got a mop anyway. So, oh man, oh yeah. So Oh yeah, so that's what happened. They rescued the Xbox 360. They rescued Milo. They put blankets around the 360 to keep it, to keep it from pee rotting. So the red ring of death to prevent that from curing.
Right.
So
interesting. Yeah, and Milo's and this little AI boy is safe now. You're telling us.
Yeah. Although from an inside source, he was screaming before they unplugged him. So I don't know how. I don't know if because I know with Xbox Series X they have that that auto resume kind of a thing. You can pause the game, you can turn off your console, and you go back and you turn it on. It's instant resume. It starts up exactly where you left it before. Even if you unplug it, if you unplug the machine and plug it back in, it remembers. Yeah. So I'm hoping that happens.
Okay. Maybe he was playing The Sims.
He might have been. He might have been the person who developed the.
He was just screaming in my House of Horror. Maybe he was just screaming like that. Okay.
He was just showing up at people's houses and
just pooping on the floor and
screams,
realizing he can't get out. Yeah.
That might be what happened there too. Yeah. So I mean I'm just glad that we had a bad story with Mario, but we had a good one with Milo.
Right.
So not confusing at all. Not confusing at all.
Nope.
No. Did you have one that you wanted to discuss?
Well, I'm really annoyed. I've been pounding my fist for a week that Nintendo is shutting down their Wii U repair shop. It's just like what? All 6 of us might break our Wii U's.
It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense.
Oh, you ran out of parts, did you? Would you only make 10
just
parts
make more
for the 10 Wii U's that you sold? You know what I mean?
Just make more.
So,
just make more.
People are just make more. Right, exactly. Well, you can't just make more. You don't got a 3D printer. No.
They don't have their own guy who goes in and solders little chips together. They just don't have that.
Right. So people just like, oh, you don't play your Wii U. It's like, it's not the point. What if it just breaks? Now I'm stuck with a Wii U.
What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Like if I go into my attic, right? And I go into the dusty bin that it's been in.
Yep.
And I take it down.
Yep.
And I go to play it, it doesn't work. What am I supposed to do?
What are you gonna do?
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, you're gonna play your Switch? Oh, you're gonna play your Wii? Oh, you're gonna play a high-powered PC or a PS5 or something? Oh, really?
Like, if I want to play like the original Wii Zombies game, the Zombie U game. Yeah.
Oh, I have.
Where else can I play it?
Where else can you play it? Yeah, I do. Swear to God.
Wait, is that if I want to play an old Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Where else can I play that?
If I want to play Batman Arkham Asylum Armored Edition and be able to click a very unresponsive touchscreen so I can see a map and my utility belt, what am I going to do? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do? If I want to play Nintendo Land, but this unresponsive shit touchscreen doesn't work, what am I going to do? You get telling me I can't play Nintendo Land now?
What am I supposed to do if I want to hold a big, more blockier controller in my hand that's more blockier than the Steam Deck?
Yep.
Where else can I go? What happens if I want something to die faster in my hands?
Yeah.
Then it just.
What am I gonna do? So I'm just playing Mario World, 3D World on my TV, and my wife wants to watch TV, and I can just push the TV button. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now?
What are you gonna do? What happens if I want to write harassing messages to other people playing that Squid Game? Not the Squid Game from Netflix. I don't want to be really confusing people. They do not make a Squid Game game.
I forgot that Wii U had that.
You forgot.
You could literally leave. You could just leave messages, right?
Yeah, you could just draw things like "my parents hit me" and like throw it up there.
Well, now I can't tell my parents hit me. What am I going to do?
Yeah, what are we going to do? What? How am I supposed to tell other people that my 50-something-year-old dad beats me, his 38-year-old son?
Your dad got you when he was 12?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, my dad's 60.
What am I gonna do? That's all I'm asking.
How can we can't live like this?
Yeah,
we can't.
No. So what? I'm supposed to just like look at the TV and look down the screen, look at the TV, look down at the screen. What am I gonna do if I can't do that anymore? Huh?
What happens?
Yeah.
What happens?
Captain Toad's just gonna walk on his own? Huh? I gotta tell him where to go.
What about Pikmin?
What about it?
Yeah. That's a game, right? That's a game.
Definitely. There's a couple of them.
Okay.
Anyway, this has been what am I gonna do?
Yeah, so what are we gonna do? I think we should get some of the big wigs in this industry to come together to help support this. Louis Rossmann is a man whose name I've heard before on YouTube. He seems to like repairing stuff. Then we could get the Linus Tech Tips guys.
Right.
I think we can get. I'm just gonna type tech YouTuber into Gamers Nexus. We can get those guys in on
my
this.
My Wii U was working fine until I shoved that Nintendo cartridge into it that I had back in 1988. I shoved it into it now, and then it broke. And I'm like, what am I going to do now? It says Nintendo cleaning repair kit right on this thing.
Did you blow on it first, or like try to?
None of your business, but yeah, of course I did.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking questions.
People are joining us on Twitch, and they're wondering, what am I going to do? Do you have a Wii U? Sound off in the comments. What are you going to do?
If you got a Wii U,
repair shop is out of business now. We're furious.
Everything is out of business.
Wrap that thing in bubble wrap.
Save it. It's going to be worth money one day.
One day.
Might not be today, but maybe tomorrow.
It did have some great games on
it. You know what? It's the only place you could get the Legends of the Wind Waker and like Twilight Princess remakes. Like they're just not bringing it over. It's kind of weird.
But 3D World's the best Mario game, so you can all fight me and suck on these nuts.
I'm not gonna do either of those things. I'd rather take your word for it. Oh man. All right. Next, Final Fantasy 14 players are finally getting into the meat and potatoes of Dawn Trail, the latest expansion, but many are reporting a slight issue from the boss battles. It is a full-on 3-hour-long monologue where the characters are more or less reenact Morbius twice.
You lost me at the 3-hour monologue, but you got me so hard about watching Morbius twice.
Oh yeah, it's apparently the full movie. They got these characters that reenacted twice. And from what I understand, it's not good with the English voices. You have to watch it with the Japanese voices.
Japanese Morbius.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, it's all done in game, scene for scene, including the dance scene with Matt Smith from that. So people are just upset that it's 3 hours long.
Is part of this true? Is that really a 3-hour long battle in Final Fantasy?
Like 14,
because I could actually believe that.
So
that's true.
To take the seriousness, there is actually like a couple of scenes in the game where it stops and tells you this is going to take a while. I remember playing it, and it's like, hey, before you go and do this, you might want to set some time aside because it's going to take like 2 hours.
You might want to go pee, check on your kids.
Yeah, get a snack.
Go fix that Wii U.
Yell at people.
Yeah, wow.
Leave messages.
That's impressive. So that's ballsy to do that.
Square Enix for you. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Incredible. Wow. So, but again, Morbius, top 5 all time.
Top 5 movies.
Top 5 vampire movie of 2 years ago, easily.
I'm surprised that they didn't work on converting over like Madame Web. Is it Madame Web?
It's Madame.
It's Madame Web.
She's fancy.
Yeah, she is kind of fancy. So
we full disclosure, folks. Me and my co-host Steve here. We saw Morbius in the theater together.
We did.
Loved it. Loved every second of it. I watched Madame Weebs the other day. It's not as bad as everybody. Like they're saying, it's the worst ever. So it's not that bad. It's completely corny. It's it's like incredibly corny. But I did just watch. Yeah, what?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You keep on going. It's the internet.
Yeah, I did just watch The Flash last night, the new one on Netflix.
Oh,
and it's mostly really good, and it goes batshit crazy at the end. Did you see it?
I did not see that.
It goes
I did not see
so off the rails at the end. It is completely bonkers what they do. It is so worth it, though. It's so worth it.
If it's like the part where he like goes back in time and he sees like the other alternate, like there's Nick Cage Superman.
Oh, there's not just Nick Cage Superman. I think you're one of the Supermen. I think they got you somehow. And like,
me?
They got George Reeve from the 1950 black and white or 40s. They got that one. They got the old Batman. It's hilarious how hard they were trying to be like,
isn't this cool?
Right. And first of all, it's not even Nick. It's all CGI Nick. Like he wasn't even there. It's so weird. Like the aesthetic they chose. Top 5 movie of all time.
Did you hear that about the Carnage, the Venom, the third Venom movie coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see Venom movie.
We see Venom also.
We saw Venom.
We did,
I saw Venom when I was putting together an IKEA furniture thing.
They say that's the best time to see it.
Yeah, that's the best way to watch it. You build IKEA furniture while watching the first Venom movie, and then we saw the second one. We saw Carnage, and that was a fun watch. Like I was like, okay, this is crazy, and then right at the end where he bites Woody Harrelson's head off, which is fantastic.
Yeah. They say it's the best way to enjoy Woody, bite his head off.
It really is. Just the head, just the tip a little bit.
But that sucked because they literally just shut down the last Woody Harrelson repair shop last week. So,
did they really?
No
so
more.
How does he get repaired?
Nope, no more.
No more wood.
No more.
No more wood. Ah, damn it. Well, speaking about people who passed away, we did also lose. We officially lost Slippy Toad this week. Passed away due to a Chipotle related accident. We reached out to the San Bernardino location where we were told that their management staff has nothing out of the ordinary happened. He asked for some extra guac, and they said it costs extra, and he died right there. So
been there.
It's
I
think about my time with Star Fox and stuff, and it seems very.
Possible. You worked there? You worked at Star Fox?
I didn't work there.
But that's what you meant. You
no, like I played the game. I played the game on Nintendo 64.
Misunderstood.
And then like recently I tried to go back into it and play it on like the Switch arcade old retro thing.
Yeah.
Emulation. That's not emulation thing. And
where do you rate the 64 the N64? Do you rate it right above a pile of shit or right below it? The Nintendo 64?
Okay, so below or above pile of shit. Are we? If we're talking like modern day,
sure,
it would be pile of shit.
Yep.
The Nintendo 64 would be like just a little bit above it,
right.
Only because it had GoldenEye and Perfect Dark,
which is unplayable today, in my opinion.
It's unplayable by today's standards.
Unplayable, garbage.
Unplayable, absolutely. And I heard that they want to redo GoldenEye again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing.
Maybe it'll be 9 jobs now. Maybe it'll be 9 jobs.
It may be 9 jobs. 9 jobs.
8 jobs is in the other one.
He was in that one. So that might be a thing. Who knows?
Here's the thing. No one gives a shit if you redo GoldenEye. Old farts like myself, like it doesn't matter. Take that game, but don't make it James Bond. No one cares about James Bond anymore. Am I right, folks? Audience? Hold on.
No,
am I right? I'm dead saying.
Are they saying you're right? I can't hear.
Make it any. Okay. I got him muted. Make it anything else. You know what I mean? Like,
have we tried like adding like Muppets into the James Bond mix to really freshen it up?
Do Muppets. Do Morbius. Do something.
More Morbius. Madame Web.
Yeah.
Into the mix.
And the other three Spider Girls that were there for some reason.
Yeah.
There was the hot one, the hotter one, and the hottest one. I forget their names.
Okay. How would you rank them on by that scale of who, like, the hottest one's the hottest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's the
who's not who you think I'm thinking.
Okay, so it's not
it's the other one.
Oh, it's the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear there's a part in that movie where she just like leaves in the forest and just like drives a New York City cab.
Yep.
And she doesn't pay the congestion pricing.
Yep.
Which is like weird to me.
Yep.
But I guess it's like what, it's 1992 or something.
I guess maybe it was back in the day. Not that far. I don't think it was that far back actually. I think it was in the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
You know? Yeah.
That's yeah. I guess if like, all I know is that it doesn't make sense to me.
No, she does steal a cab for no reason and keep it the rest of the movie for no reason.
Yeah, it's kind of like you think like if you lost a cab, you'd find a way to find it. You know?
Yeah, but not back in 2000-ish.
Apparently not. Not.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what? Let's see here.
What else we got? We got the PS Stars outage.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that yet. I mean,
we didn't talk about that last time.
If there was, I mean, if 2024 is going to be known for anything, it's the end of the United States, but also when PS Stars, one of the most popular, well-known, well thought-out loyalty programs ever. Completely went dark. It's I wake up like, how many stars do I have every day? It's all I think about is my PS
you know what
stars.
I swear I had a handful of stars, and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, no one. That's the thing. You know, they're not going to tell you. If you know, you know. You know, it's like that meme. If you know, IYKYK.
Oh, okay, IYKYK. I know that. I know that acronym. But like, what can you use the stars on?
Okay, so if you have, let's say you have like 5,000 stars, which you can accumulate by buying about $10,000 to $20,000 worth of digital games. Not a bad deal.
Oh, that seems like a deal.
You can trade those in for like a $5 game, a brand new $5 free game,
brand new $5 game.
Okay. Or you can get a digital collectible that goes on your shelf that nobody will ever see.
Oh, like the Legos I have, or is it different?
Yeah. But people will see those one day.
Oh,
no
okay.
No one will ever see your digital PlayStation Star collectible shelf, and that's what makes it. That's what makes it special. That's what makes it really special.
I'm sorry, I missed this part.
Sure.
It's digital. It's a digital shelf.
Yeah, you can't. They're not going to send it to you.
Do you think they also watched Venom while putting the shelf together digitally?
They had to have. They were so confused. So, and you know what's cool too? That let's say you have like, I don't know, 30 collectibles, right? What's really cool is that your shelf only holds 10.
Oh, okay. So like if I spend $250,000 on PlayStation stuff, which is like I guess that's like when you buy like all the Ubisoft games at like their maximum value.
So day one, not day two.
Exactly. Yeah, no, because day two is when they all go on sale immediately.
Yeah.
As per
fool
usual.
Me 10 times.
Exactly. So I guess like I would get a special statue that no one can see.
Right, and it would be like a PlayStation controller. It would look like. So
okay,
really,
so like
it's really cool.
So like, but like I'm holding the controller in person. So like,
this one is like on the app, which works most of the time, but not always.
Okay,
and then then you like you just it'll be like in the so when people ask you, which they inevitably will, hey, what's your shelf like? Like you don't got to tell them what shelf. People ask
me that all the time.
You know what shelf they're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
And you'll be like, oh, I got my Banjo Kazooie collectible. I got my Bionic Commando collectible. I got my Super Mario NFT, and I got my I got my Kratos shield. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, and you can get these things too. It's really cool. So, let's say you're just randomly playing NBA 2K. You'll just get a notification and be like, you just earned an award. And you'd be like, what is it? A reward also. And you'll look at the app and nothing will be there. So anyway, the program shut down and Sony has no idea why. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
And they said they're probably not going to reimburse anybody anything, even though there's nothing to reimburse. And people are losing their minds.
Oh, I mean, I on one hand, I can understand like wanting to lose my mind over this because I love knee-jerk reactions.
Sure.
And I just love just jumping in there and shoving my opinion that sounds like someone else's opinion down other people's throats.
We should name the show knee-jerk reactions.
We should.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next time. But I just love more than facts. I love jumping on bandwagons,
Yeah, the facts will come later. Facts will come later.
They come later when it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like why jeopardize your fun for reality?
Hey, I already made up my mind. It took you too long with the facts.
Exactly. You didn't know what happened. I made it up in my mind.
Right.
And I'm perfectly okay. I'm a well-adjusted person.
Yeah.
Who can just jump on what everyone else is saying, so I don't feel left out, and made fun of.
Yeah,
because I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah, of course. So, but now we're all left without stars. So
we're all left without stars.
But they are doing a soft rollout in Argentina, which is nice. They got it. They got it working in Argentina.
So, okay, that's great for Argentinians.
You know, there is some lunatic who is changing their region, changing their address, changing the clock on their PS5 just to log in and see if his stars are still there in Argentinian.
I might have already filled out the citizenship paperwork.
They're not moving. They're not going to move. They're not going to completely move.
No, they are. I can't do that.
You know the thing like Animal Crossing when people would during COVID they would change the clock on their Switch to like speed up the game. Remember that nonsense? That insanity, right? People are doing that, I think, to check their Argentinian PS stars or Los Estrellas, if you will.
Okay. I don't know Argentina Spanish.
It's Los Estrellas.
Oh, is that it?
That's stars.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It sounds like the word.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the flow
because I swear to God, it is.
I can't look it up myself because I'm too lazy, and I need to seem authoritative in some sense.
Sure.
It's just part of the game.
Oh
man.
Next.
Next story. Nintendo states that they will not use AI for their games and instead shackle Shigeru Miyamoto to a radiator, letting him out only during press conferences.
They know what they're doing. All right.
That's why he's always got guards next to him. It's not to protect him. It's to force his mouth shut so he doesn't accidentally call for help.
When was the last time you were bored with a Nintendo game? I'm sorry, never. Right?
Never.
You know what I mean? Never.
No.
Even if it was fucking Metal Gear, that piece of garbage.
Metal Gear, Super Mario.
Oh, what? Oh, even if it was Metroid 1, that piece of garbage.
The Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, so of course you have to play Imagine Babies on the DS.
Even if it was Golf for NES, that garbage.
Or Star Tropics. Or Super Smash Brothers.
Or if it was...
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Feel the Cat for NES. Like, you're not bored of these games.
There's Snoof. Zoop. Was there another one called Zoop?
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't have fun playing Mario's Missing?
Or Mario Party?
That wasn't for Nintendo.
Party of Marios?
Yeah, it was.
Was that Nintendo?
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody bored playing Street Fighter 2010. This is the weird sequel that made no sense when you're Robot Ken.
2010 Alpha Remix Third Strike Part 2.
For real, Street Fighter 2010 is a real Nintendo game where you play as
is it really?
Robot Ken.
Oh, I didn't know that. That sounds
I swear to God, Street Fighter 2010 is a Nintendo game where it looks like the Batman NES game where you just play as Robot Ken and it's like a platformer.
Oh,
swear to God.
That's weird.
Makes no sense. It makes as much sense as Madame Web. Madame Web.
Oh, is your web okay?
Yeah, my damn web's fine.
Okay.
So Miyamoto's shackled, as he should be. Make the games, Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, make Mario do things he hasn't done before. Like
like Princess Peach. High five.
Oh, got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. Remake Legend of Zelda 1, please.
The first one.
Yeah, and then throw the second one in the trash.
Yeah, we don't need any. We just want a remake of the first one with modern graphics, but keep it exactly the same.
Yeah, but change a lot of it too.
Yeah. Change a lot of it, but like update the graphics and the gameplay. Yeah, make it really. It doesn't require a lot. You don't have to,
push a button. You put in your computer. You push a button, the update button. Boom.
Press the game button.
That's it.
Press the game button.
Yeah. Do you have any more on this? I have one more thing to talk about.
Okay, no, you go.
So there was a steamy Overwatch cabaret club where you can pay to have women fall asleep on voice chat with you. Gets obliterated, according to PC Gamer.
Obliterated.
And is replaced by an even steamier Apex Legends version.
Oh.
So there are people out there paying women to fall asleep with them on voice chat in an Overwatch avatar. Am I reading this right?
That sounds exactly what that is, because I'm only going to read the headline and not the story.
Yeah, and then Blizzard was like,
Oh.
And they shut it down. And then someone the next day was like, I'm smart too, and made like an Apex Legends one or something like that.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
So you could have Mercy. You could fall asleep to Mercy, like healing you or something. Or she would just fall.
Does she fall asleep? Do you wait? Are you on the phone with them while they fall asleep? Is that how it works?
I think so, folks. Real humans exist. Like you can go out there and meet them.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do. Like, you don't. This is a level of weird I'll never know. Right?
Well, yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. I draw the line at butt plugs. That's why I keep shifting. But like, after that, that is. Hey, can you fall asleep? I'm gonna talk to you. Can you fall asleep? That really turns me on. Knowing how boring I am.
I mean, I whenever I talk about like Dune, my wife falls asleep, so it's kind of like the same thing.
Doom?
Dune. Not Doom. Dune.
What are you doing?
Dune. No, I'm talking about Dune.
Dune?
Dune, like a sand dune.
Oh, yes.
But it's the I'm reading the books.
Sure.
Frank Herbert books. Yeah. And they're interesting to me because I'm reading them. But when I regurgitate the information, it's just like it just puts people to sleep right away. So
there's your problem. You're throwing up.
Yeah,
that's your problem.
I mean, that's kind of what I was going for.
Was that a figure of speech?
No,
you're throwing up on your wife.
Yeah.
Nice.
That. Yeah. No, that was. I thought because like I don't know. I lost train of thought now.
It's all good.
I lost train of thought.
It's all good. Well, we're gonna look into this steamy cabaret club ourselves. We'll get back next week and see what happens.
I'm gonna grab my body pillow with my anime waifu. Who
what's weird? I ordered the body. The only body pillow they had left in stock was the My Pillow guy. So that's what I got.
No.
Yeah, that's what I got. They get. Sorry, it's the only one we have left is Mike Lindell body pillow.
Oh, it's him as a
It's
body
actually
pillow.
it's him. Yeah, mustache and everything.
Oh, that's actually a rare one. Like, not a lot of people were able to find it.
No, not people wanted it. That's the difference. They had millions in the warehouse.
Okay.
I got 3 of them by accident. So
three of them.
Look, they're comfy, but I'm still not putting my dick in that thing ever again.
Is that what you're supposed to do with them?
It said not to, but it's right there.
It's his mustache is like right
there.
He's got the crazy eyes too, so it's like,
he's got the crazy everything.
He does have the crazy everything.
Yeah.
Next Horizon Zero Dawn show, no longer production over at Netflix.
Damn it.
Rumor has it that the script was bad and relied entirely on a single character talking to themselves for 10 hours straight. So
Aloy, I love you, but you do talk to yourself.
It's a trend that, like, I don't want to say I didn't notice. I kind of just didn't care about it until I watched something and my wife was like, I'm really tired of hearing these characters talking to themselves.
Yeah.
So I started narrating everything that I do, and to kind of like understand the character more.
Sure.
And it's not healthy.
So like when you sit so it's like when you sit down, you're just like, there's a chair.
Yeah.
Like you stand up, you're like, I'm gonna go stand up and walk over there now.
I walk over, I go in the office, I'm like, there's the bathroom right there. Somebody should use it. And then I go in and there's like stalls, there's other people there, and I'm like, I gotta take a shit. And I open the door and I'm like pulling down my pants and like I'll say it out loud so other people know what's happening, and it's adding context to the situation.
And then you look up, you're like, I didn't notice that before. I'll have to come back later and check that out.
That's what happens when I grab the toilet paper.
Yeah, or never noticed that before. Like, so it would have been an interesting show.
It would have been interesting.
The inner thoughts of Aloy.
It was just just 10 hours of that. So it's being cut. They're not doing it anymore. We'll see what happens.
Hey, someone else had a nice voiceover gig there.
Yeah,
would have been nice. Just hearing that the whole time would have been nice.
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh, well, how about we do some fan casting?" And they were like doing that online, and they picked Meryl Streep for Aloy.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, she can do a lot, but she's no.
They're doing Devil Wears Prada 2 instead. So
okay,
we don't have Meryl Streep. We're gonna deal with someone else. So I'm thinking maybe Anne Hathaway. Who's she's also in the Devil Wears Prada 2.
The best Aloy would have been Kate from Lost, but she just retired from acting.
Oh, did she really?
What's her name? The Wasp from the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, is it because
Evangeline Lilly? She retired from acting.
Oh, did she? Is she spending her time like now spreading the word of not getting your kids vaccinated?
Yeah.
Or okay, I figured that.
And she's also too busy setting up a Wii U repair shop in her town.
Oh, well, you know what? Like I can forego the anti-vax stuff for the Wii U shop.
Makes sense.
So there's just no ethics in capitalism, as they say, that I'm just repeating because I don't know what I'm saying.
But you sound good saying it. So
I sound confident.
I'm with you.
Like a man. I sound like a confidence man.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man, is that it? Oh, I think we nailed it. This is a good one. We
nailed it,
folks. Go back. A lot of good facts tonight. All true. You're not gonna get this stuff anywhere else.
Yeah, nowhere else.
We got Joe Biden asking for Elden Ring DLC. We got Slippy Toad dying. Yep. We got the PS Stars outage, which is just really, really hurting a lot of people. Everyone. Every morning I wake up. First thing I check. I don't kiss my wife hello. I don't say hi to my kids. I don't check my email. I check my PS Stars total.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Look, people are
Good for
joining us now.
Argentina.
The people are joining this friggin' stream. The guy, where you been? We're almost done. You know,
Almost done.
Real facts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real fat facts.
Real fat facts.
Real fat facts. All right.
Anything else you want to end with? Or are we good? What do you think?
I think we're good. Hold on.
Yeah,
Did
please.
you hear about the pizza? The PlayStation 5. One last story. The PlayStation 5 developer kit was sold as a pizza maker on eBay.
Right.
That is a real story.
Yes.
That's not even one that we made up. Someone tried to sell it online, and it sold for like $6 or $7 grand apparently.
So
they
they
made
sell
it
it
with like a pizza oven.
Did the person buying it, were they scammed, or was it like wink, wink? We know what this is.
See, when you want a pizza oven, and it looks that cool,
right?
I want the pizza oven for $6 grand.
That's true.
That's what I paid. I want the pizza oven. I don't want a PlayStation.
It's come out with Astrobot on it. It's going to come out with a Ratchet and Clank crust, if you will.
Yeah, I want that real authentic PlayStation pizza.
Yep.
And instead, I got a box that plays games.
Bullshit.
I could have gotten one for $500.
Yeah, maybe from a scalper.
Like those are the guys in Target, right? That are like selling me PlayStations.
Yes,
that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I've been calling them sir. They look younger than me.
That's fine too. You can call them that. Yeah.
All right.
So hey, you know what? This kind of a fun story to tell next time he has a nice pizza party. Have his friends over, like, hey guys, bring the cheese. Oh, whoops, sorry, we're playing Twisted Metal. They're like, oh,
oops.
Jerry.
Oops.
He always does this. This guy never eats pizza for us. Yeah.
It makes me think about all the other video game consoles that were also doubling as, things that we can cook with. Like the PlayStation, I'm sorry, the Dreamcast pancake maker.
Right.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yep.
Although I misunderstood what it was, and I poured pancake batter in my Dreamcast.
We all did. There was no way to tell the difference.
There was the Nintendo peanut butter and jelly sandwich press
when they made it a top loader. Remember the top loading one?
Yeah, the top loader too.
Stick my bread in there. The shit would never toast ever.
No, never did. No.
And then I was like, hold on a second. I put Who Framed Roger Rabbit in there. Boom! I started playing the worst game ever made. Yeah. So there we go.
All right. Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all we got. And folks, you can find us. Steve, where can they find us?
We have a Twitter account. It is FGN_.
This is news to me.
_ I started it out. You can't find it. For some reason, I'm trying to mess with this. It's not working. But we got one. It follows you.
Okay, I didn't notice. I'll have to go give a follow back.
If you can find it. I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah. What is it? At FGN? What is it?
Tell at FGN. It's at FGN. I'm going to change the name, but it's at FGN_network and another underscore, because that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I got
it. I got it. Follow back, baby. We got
there you go.
We got 10 followers there already.
There we go. It's not just me under 9 accounts.
Wait, look at.
Yeah. Does not have any verified followers.
Fuck you, Elon. You loser. Who cares? God, you're such a piece of shit.
You don't have any verified followers.
You don't have a penis. You don't have any real friends.
You don't have $8. Let that sink in.
You don't have anyone that respects you in your life. I don't have verified followers. You don't have a loving wife. Take that.
It's 30 kids.
Oh, gee whiz.
Man.
Good stuff.
All
what are you going to do, Elon, when your fucking Wii U breaks? What are you going to do? Nothing.
Yeah, what's he going to do? He's got bigger problems with the Cybertruck, but
Sure does.
Oh man.
Good stuff, folks. Follow us on Twitter somewhere. FGN_network_ Morbius_.venom. Find us there.
And then we're gonna upload this stuff to YouTube channel once that's live, but once it's we're gonna put these right up there, unedited, raw.
When I gotta spend time editing this shit.
I'm not spending more than 5 minutes.
That's the whole point, folks. You see these videos, they're heavily edited. Right?
They got the zoom ins.
They zoom in, the jump cuts. It's this guy and this guy and this guy. This is just me and Steve, our big, dumb, fat whiteheads right here. And it's what you get.
I got my cleaning products right here.
I got a couple Ninja Turtles behind me.
That's kind of cool.
Donatello fell down.
I mean, he'll get back up again.
I didn't hang him up yet.
That's cool. Oh, it's like the ice cream ones.
Got that a Long Island Retro, by the way.
Oh, that's neat. That's actually really cool.
Oh, folks, check out my album that just came out. This is true. The Retro Policy on Spotify or any streaming platform. The Retro Policy. Check it out.
Yes.
It's amazing.
We'll drop links in the YouTube versions to all this stuff that you can check out.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I'll spend 5 minutes on that.
5 minutes. Please don't do more.
5 minutes.
No, folks, join our Patreon. It's 2 tiers, $0 or $5,000. Pick one.
0 or 5,000.
We have no rewards, nothing. It's just you like us, you want to pay us. We want to leave our wives and jobs. No, I'm just kidding. And just live off our Patreon.
We want to fake our deaths.
Yeah. And buy all the remaining Wii U's.
Exactly. All 3 of them.
All right, this is dragging out. Are we done?
We're done.
Folks, we're not going to edit